Crypto Billionaires Season, I'm back with another in-depth technical analysis on the overall market and Dogelon Mars. Before we get into Dogelon Mars, I'm going to go over Bitcoin to explain what's going on. Now, for all of you who aren't in the Patreon, I feel bad for you. I've been away from my computer for the last couple days, so I haven't been able to post a video, but of course, all of you who are in the Patreon, I posted a sell alert for, I posted a sell alert because I can do that from my phone. So if you're not in the Patreon, I highly suggest you go in the Patreon, or else you're going to keep losing out on money like you have just now. Because when we saw that little pump in Dogelon Mars, it hit around that 17 level and then it dumped. I posted a sell alert. I said, I'm selling my bags right here. It literally exactly at the top, right? And that just happens over and over. Churn in the portfolio. If you want to check it out, there are multiple different subscription prices, ranging from the smallest to the largest, depending on what you need. It's all outlined in the link below. So go ahead and click that link to get started to check it out. So let's go over Bitcoin. This is the last year on Bitcoin. We have seen a top at this $109,000 level, a level that we thought, a lot of us thought were impossible. If you look in the comments, you'll always see the doubters, the people who call Dogelon Mars a scam, who call Bitcoin and all this stuff a scam and it's just going to go to zero. Now, over the long term, they're always wrong, okay? So keep that in mind. We will be breaking these $109,000 levels. It's just a matter of when and where the best point of entry is to get in and make the most amount of money, because the chances of us dipping all the way back down to these $31,000 levels, there are chances, but they're not that high. Now, the chances of us dipping all the way down to these $5,000 levels soon are not high. I could see that maybe way later in the future if something catastrophic happens, right? But in the meantime, we have a lot of room for upside, all right? So Bitcoin is on these, what are these candles? These are, I don't know what candles these are. Hold up, sorry guys. 12. These are monthly candles. It's creating a doji on the monthly, which means it's came down, broken the support, rebounded, pushed all the way higher into here, and now it's basing around where the candle opened at the end of the month. Keep in mind we have 2 days left, so this next month will be very, very crucial. We could see it push back higher up into these $90,000 levels, springing it to these $100,000 levels again, or we could see the opposite and it break through these $79,000 levels of support and push down to the $73,000 levels next month. So we're gonna I'll keep my eyes on this, keep you guys updated on the entire market. I think the market favors it pushing higher for now, so keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and check Dogelon Mars, because that's what you guys came here for. Today we're down 7%. We've been dropping the last 7 days pretty dang hard. Now, I put a sell order right in these 17 levels up here at the top. I also posted in the Patreon. This was how many days ago? This was like 2 days ago. So 2 days ago. Yeah. If you guys aren't in the Patreon, go and join it right now, because you will need it in the future, especially if you don't know what to look out for. Like, if you guys couldn't see this was coming up to the consolidation high and it was most likely going to reverse, then you definitely need to join the Patreon, because not only will you learn how to spot this stuff, you'll learn, you'll earn while you learn. So, like, you wouldn't be in the slumps again here and now. I'm not saying this isn't a good buy opportunity, but I am saying that this could drop a lot lower and we could have an even better buy opportunity in the future. We're coming up to these supports at these 1460 levels. We are 10 millicents, I don't even know what you call that, but we're 10, I'll just say cents away from hitting these 1460 levels of support. Now, most likely we're going to break through those and continue to push lower. In the meantime, keep my eyes on the market. We could have a little consolidation in this mid-range of, in the mid-range around these 15s, okay? So keep that in mind. We are in a consolidation. I'll draw it out for you guys that don't really know your technical analysis. That's all right. I'll make it super simple and super easy for you guys to understand it right now. So we're going to go to the hour candle. So each candle here is an hour. And we're going to zoom out a little bit, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about and exactly how I knew that that was a good sell opportunity right at the top of here. So if you can't tell already, we saw one capitulation, consolidation, whatever you want to call it right here, where the price was staggering right below this level. Came up, bounced off it a couple times, came all the way down, bounced, bounce, 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 came all the way up, pushed through it, wiping out the short stops up here, and then it came all the way back down. This is a huge, huge indicator that this level is a major level of resistance. So not only did it push through that level of resistance and rebound to the downside, we saw another test of it here, confirming this level of resistance is very hard to get through, and then we saw a major, major dump. And then consolidation all the way down to here. We rode through all of this in the last couple days. And then we saw another push to this major resistance level and a double top at this last push, and then a rejection off, which indicates this level right here around these 1736s are major points of resistance. That is creating a huge consolidation. So that's how I knew that this was a really good sell point, and that's why I let you guys know in the Patreon that I'm selling at the top here. Of course, this is not financial advice. This is simply my opinion as a crypto billionaire. But guys, there are ways the market moves. There are ways the market moves, and once you understand them, once you know what to look for, you will be able to spot these type of things and get in and out at the best levels so you can make the most amount of money. So if, like I said, if you're not in the Patreon, join it. You can learn what you earn. If you want to know just the simple technical analysis and you don't really want to join the Patreon, I also have a video program, but for that, you're going to have to email me because it is a private YouTube course that I will send to you. So if you want to gain access to the technical analysis, to where I go in depth, step by step, exactly how candlesticks move, how to spot support, resistance, how to see where the top is, how to see where the bottom is, how to see what happens when it breaks through previous all-time highs, and how to spot the levels that you need to get out at. There's so many different things, and it is extremely, extremely important to understand these things if you are trading, if you are long-term investing, if you are putting any sort of money in the markets and you want to be successful at it, because doing this blindly is not the best approach. Buying and holding long-term is not the best approach. It is one approach, but it is not the best approach. The best approach is getting in when you need to and get out when you need to, and then use the money you just made to get back in and then get back out. So then you're compounding your portfolio faster, right? Now, if you just want to simply invest, that's fine too. That's fine too. But it's important to understand the whole technical side of things. And yeah, so keep that in mind. But yeah, guys, the levels right now we're watching is the mid-range of this consolidation here around this 15 level, okay? That's going to be a major level of, these prices are going to start wanting to attract towards this level. Keep that in mind. So if we come down to these support levels, it's going to want to start coming back up to these 15 levels. So if we come up to here, it's going to want to start coming down until we break either to the downside or the upside. Now, when we do break to the upside or the downside, it is very, very important to already be positioned into a position to where you are making money. And the best way to do that is to wait until it either comes down to here and then you get in, or it comes up to here and then you go short. Now, personally, I'm not shorting any sort of crypto because the downside on that is insane, but I am buying long term on Dogelon especially when it comes down to very good buy opportunity levels like these levels here around these 13s. Okay, keep that in mind. So we're seeing the mid-range be tested. It broke through today, but in the meantime, I'm just going to keep waiting, and since I sold at the top like we should be doing, I'm going to wait until it comes back down into a great buy opportunity level and then reinvest. And once I reinvest, it'll pop up another 100, 200%. Then I'll sell before it freaking tanks again. And we'll see. Because if it does break through here, I'll have to do another analysis. But there is a way to tell exactly where to get out. And exactly where the level is that you need to get out. So, and it doesn't matter what happened in the past. So keep that in mind. But yeah, guys, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. If you need to reach me, contact me at mycryptomoves@gmail.com and join the Patreon. It will be well worth your time. It will save you a lot of time and stress, especially if you're in these markets. Make sure to turn the notifications on too. So whenever I post, you'll get a notification on your phone. It's well worth it. I don't post much, but when I do, it is very, very important to check out the post. So yeah, guys, Crypto being at 69. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Stay strong, be patient, hodl. We're on the way to Mars, and I'll catch you guys. Peace.